When you hear about Zelda spin-offs, you probably think of games like the Hyrule Warriors series, Cadence of Hyrule, or those awful CDI games.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
But I don't really hear many people talking about Link's crossbow training for the Wii. This little game is so fun, and I'm sad and surprised to not hear many people talking about it. So in this video, I wanted to go over all my thoughts on this game and why I feel it's possibly one of the best Zelda spin-offs ever made. I'm Mr. Z, and this is Zelda Discussions. Let's get into it. I recently purchased Link's crossbow training off of eBay for around $8. It was a Zelda game I hadn't played before, and it sounded fun, so I took a chance on it. And I am very glad I did, because this game is actually fantastic. First of all, just look at this disc. It looks like an archery target, and it's so cool looking. But as soon as I selected this game from the Wii menu, I was greeted with this freaking epic intro screen. And then the title screen music is an awesome remix of the Dark World theme from A Link to the Past. I knew immediately I'd be in for a heck of a time. While having the same Link and world as Twilight Princess, this game is not story-driven like the mainline games or other spin-offs. It's just a Zelda-themed shooting gallery game. That's it. But that's one of the best parts of the experience. It's simple. So simple, in fact, that there are just 3 options of play: score attack, multiplayer, and practice. But don't think that that's a bad thing. Score attack is basically the quote-unquote story mode, where you play through 9 different levels with 3 stages within those levels. Your goal is to play through the stages, shooting various things around the stage with Link's crossbow by aiming the Wiimote at the screen. Among all 27 challenges, there are 3 different structures of design. There's target practice stages that obviously have targets that pop up on screen that you need to shoot. Defender stages have the camera back behind Link as you defeat any oncoming enemies that try to attack you. And then there are the Ranger stages that have you moving through the area to find the monsters that you need to shoot. This variety of stage designs changes things up so it's not the same thing over and over. And these are so fun. Stages range from shooting targets in Hyrule Field while riding Epona to lighting up a horde of Stalfos with a full auto crossbow. You begin with levels 1 through 3 available by default. In order to unlock the other levels, you need to earn a medal from the previous level. The medal types are bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, each earned from gaining a certain amount of points from the level. All of your points from each of the 3 stages in a level add up to determine your medal rank. Bronze is earned by getting 20,000 points total, silver from 40,000, gold from 60,000, and platinum from 80,000. If you don't get enough points to earn a medal, you'll need to retry to get enough points. Multiplayer has you play any of the individual stages from the levels that you've unlocked with up to 4 people. You all take turns playing through the whole stage to see who gets the most points. And practice mode has you play each of the 27 stages on your own to, well, practice it and see how high a score you can get on it. And the fun thing about this is everyone who has a save file on the game can see everyone else's scores on the leaderboard, which lets everyone in your household try to compete for the highest score. And that's the whole game. There's no story to follow, no objective you're trying to reach. It's just a simple, fun game. And it's short, too. It realistically only took me about an hour and a half to clear everything. But that's kind of what's great about it. The game doesn't take 50 hours to get through, making it easy to replay from start to finish, and its concept is just to shoot things for points, which makes it endlessly replayable. With there only being 9 levels to master, it's not a huge undertaking to try to go for platinum status on all of them. and the way points are calculated adds to the fun. You have a few methods of attack. Your normal arrows are fired when you press the B button on the Wiimote, but if you hold it down, you can charge up a bomb arrow that deals more damage and affects objects in a small radius. And in certain stages, if you shoot a green enemy, you get to hold the B button to fire your crossbow like a machine gun and mow down enemies with your next 100 arrows. Hitting things like targets or enemies will obviously give you points, but continuing to hit more without missing will give that same amount of points times how many you've managed to hit. You may not realize or focus too hard on this when you're first playing, due to you likely just trying to get your bearings enough to even hit anything. But the more you play, the better you get, which allows you to focus on building up a crazy multiplier streak instead of frantically trying to hit stuff. But to add even more depth to racking up points, in addition to monsters and targets, pots, crates, barrels, and even suits of armor offer additional methods of receiving extra points. Some breakable objects have fairies that grant you an additional 1,000 points if you manage to find them, and others have orange rupees inside that, depending on how quickly you shoot it after it appears, will give you more or less points. Scarecrows have the unique mechanic of giving you more points depending on how many times you shoot the body before shooting the head. Each time you shoot the body, the head will get bigger and bigger, maxing out at 8 shots. If you manage to get 8 shots in before shooting the head, you'll receive 1,000 points, but the scarecrows are usually located in tricky spots that would take a lot of precision to do this. Not to mention, you have to try to do this while there are targets you need to shoot. The game is as complicated and in-depth as you want to make it, which makes it so fun. Going for platinum rank on every level like I'm trying to do is quite difficult because one misfire may jeopardize your entire attempt. But if you just want to play a game for mindless fun, you can do that too. However, I do have a couple issues with the game. I love the ranger stages, but there are only a few of them in the entire game. I would love to have had the game split evenly between all 3 stage structures. I love walking through the areas just to find all the enemies, and I'd be happy even if there were just 3 more to make it an even third of the stages of the game. And speaking of which, I loved the boss fights in this game via the Dark Knight and Stalord stages. Both of these battles are very fun, and despite you only shooting with a crossbow in this game, the 2 bosses it does have still have you figure out their weaknesses like in an actual mainline Zelda game. But there's only 2 of them. I was blown away just by the 2 boss battles made for this game, and I just wish there were more. Link's Crossbow Training is one of the funnest games I've ever played. Its simple concept allows me to find joy in it, whether I'm trying to get platinum rank, seeing how high a score I can get, or just starting it over on another save file. It's not a game I see myself getting bored of anytime soon, and I am very happy that I gave it a chance. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. What do you guys think of Link's Crossbow Training? Do you like it? Hate it? Or is this the first time you're even hearing about it? Let me know in the comments. But you guys are all appreciated and loved. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.